What is up, everybody? My name is Ariels12, and today, yep, you guessed it, from the description, of course, we're finishing where we left off yesterday. Now, keep in mind that yesterday we actually tried to get this right, but there may have been some discrepancies. So we're going to see about those discrepancies first. Luckily, I have in the game config, which is basically what you would use if you were creating a custom server, in the server storage, so that we can get this done quickly, easily, and painlessly. So let's do it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to let this load up, and we're going to see if this works. Because yesterday I was looking through it, and apparently I think the barrel or underbarrel didn't show up. I'm not sure if it's there or not. Also, I just want to put out a few announcements before we get into this. I'm actually thinking about doing a Saturday stream more often than I usually do, because usually it's a very rare thing. I'm dead serious. It's really rare. You rarely see me do that. But I might consider it. But it would be very different from a dev stream. It'll be more of like an update thing. And there might even be a Q&A at the end of that stream. However, it's not going to be this week. It might be next week. We'll see. Anyways, let's look at this. I'm going to go straight to infantry, because you have to use the breach. You know, you can use bandoliers for this. I think there are some revisions on the system so that it's more fair and just. Let's see, buckshot, flechette. I'm going for a flechette, and then after that, I'm going to find the underbarrel attachments. Oh, apparently not. Looks like it's not there. I'm just going to confirm that this is not an error. So, see, what happened was, whenever you use something like, let me think for a minute. There's something else in there. Oh, yes. Whenever you use something like, I don't know, the game settings, there can be a problem with Roblox's game settings regarding like certain tabs, and it actually like got stuck when I clicked save. Big problem. Not good. So I think I had to like start over in some parts. So that's why that got erased. Anyways, let's see where this is at. So if we look down here, we can see the sawn off is there, but let's look at the item. The model 1900 currently has an issue. Either that or something else is wrong. I think it's a repository. So if I look into services and then go to inventory service, well actually not the script itself, but the attachment, you can see here there's nothing there, as you can see. So I'm going to have to grab the file. So I'm going to have to go to open from file, of course, and I'm going to have to deal with this on hand, so hopefully I'll get that right. Probably going to go into Roblox auto saves, find it right there. Oh wait, it got erased. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to start over with that. So yeah, it got erased. So let's see, let's do handguard. That type equals handguard. If anything, I'm not using those settings again. Probably not anytime soon until they fix it, because that was very detrimental to the project. But at least we got this. So alright, now we're good with the underbarrel part. But before we can get into that, we're just gonna actually have to add this in for sure, because that also got erased along with a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, I mean it happens even with the best of us, as in, you know, developers in general. We end up trying a feature on Roblox and it ends up breaking our games. Who would have known that that would have happened? So let's see. Handguard. I'm just going to catch up on that, and we have plenty of time to do attachments, so it's no big deal. Yeah. So now, what's next is I'm going to probably have to put this somewhere. So let's see, we have flashlight, and I think we can use this. Just this portion of the code to make it work. Alright. Looks good. So now, instead of flashlight, I'll call this handguard. And there's a reason why. This is a handguard. And when you have a handguard, you don't destroy it for sure. You just do this. So basically, what does that do? Well, it makes sure that the handguard is not only replaced properly by name, but if we add this line in, it will also make sure that the handguard does not, and I mean does not, appear while another one is attached to it, because that can be really ugly and we don't want that. So just saying, we don't want parts popping because of the fact that you know, this happens and all. So yeah, anyways, let's keep moving. So I'm going to put this in. handguard old, and then we'll just do handguard, just like that. Same thing down here, we'll check everything just to make sure. Yep, that's good. Now all we have to do is just fix it up. So with that being said, I am going to figure out what's going on here. I think we have to assemble it, so let's see, we got that. Okay, looking good. So let's just put another comma, and then we're going to put in, let's see, W part or weld part. So we had to put that in. But actually, no. I have a better idea. Instead of that, this is what we do. So we'll go straight to the assembler right here. This is where it all happens. So we're going to put down here handguard, of course, because we have to have a special name for it. Basically, you can do like a lot of things with shotguns, like saw it off. And you use the sawed off version or the full version if you prefer to keep that. Now with this being said, we just gotta make sure that we do this local W part, and then we'll do if v.name equals handguard, then, and then after that, what we have to do for sure is gotta go to the gun assembler, find barrel release hinge, and then we're gonna do this for sure. We put that right in the attachment assembler, just like this, and there you have it. But before we could do that, we'll just make sure that this is fixed, because honestly, you don't want something like this to be a problem. Oh, and by the way, meta item has to be used there as well. Find first child. Barrel, actually, release hinge. So, over the days, I've noticed that there were serious problems with the AI. And I don't think it was the script itself. I think it was mainly the fact that some things aren't working the way they should be. Like with Raycast, it's much more intensive experience than it used to be, because of the fact that I mean, the new API must be heavily intensive, and I don't think it's a good idea to just keep it that way. So the code had to be reverted before the stream. It took a while. In fact, from the time that was supposed to happen, it took 45 minutes? Yeah, something like that. Because we started at 12:33. We're supposed to start at 11:45. But that's okay. So now we're going to get back to what we were doing and put in here W part, just like that. And then we'll go to the joint assembly right here, and we're going to do W part, or, and basically what this will do is first it finds the W part if it's there. If it's nil, there's a fallback. And you're about to see what I mean in a minute. So we got that. W part, or, and that's it. It's finished. So now we'll go straight here and we'll press play and see what happens. So, yeah. Just gonna wait on it for a minute. Oh, is it loading? Should be. There we go. I can hear it now. My bad, guys. Something's wrong with it. Alright, so now it is loaded up and ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I am going to wait for it. Okay, choose the Bloxers, of course. And yeah, I'm gonna wait for that to work. Just to be sure. Oh, it's right in front of me. Alright. So I'm going to choose this. And then we're going to go to breach. So as we can see, breach is right here, and we're going to right click, select customize. I'm going to put in buckshot for right now. Go to barrel attachments, no wait, under barrel. There we go. Did it do anything? It's awkward. Must not have. There's a problem here. So, I think the issue lies within the weapon itself regarding the handguard, because apparently it's not working. I mean, we selected it, but it's still not a thing. So, just saying. The next thing we're going to do after this is all said and done. It's only been 15 minutes into the stream, so we'll be good to go. So, okay. Now, here's the deal. The first thing we're going to do to fix this problem is simple. All we have to do... Well, first we check this, of course. Alright. But then all we have to do here is just go here and see if there's any problems with the transparency. None that I know of. I think the issue is up here. Yes, it is. That's only for AI. Yep, just what I thought. That was by accident, so let's get that fixed. Alright. That should fix that. And now, all we have to do is press play. Simple. So now that issue is resolved. You should be able to get a much better, what would I call this? So we should be able to get a much better experience regarding the shotgun handguard. And we're also going to test it in game just to make sure it works. So keep that in mind before we even get into this. So, yeah. So now the next thing we're going to do after this is we're going to work on the, you guessed it, the shortened or sawn off barrel. Now that means you're not going to see much when it comes to main sites. So when it has an M site, that means that becomes the main site. Well, yeah. And the old main sites get replaced. So literally they get replaced by the new ones. But they become transparent once you actually use the attachment. So keep that in mind. Alright, now it works. Okay? But let's see if it works in game when you try it. Because there's a big difference. Yeah, sorry. So there is a problem. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the issue lies within the handguard itself. So this is what I'm thinking. Instead of doing that, we're going to see if we can wait a minute, what am I saying? Oh, yeah. We're going to see if we can fix this. So the receiver hinge, it does work, but there's a problem right here, and it's obvious. So let's just see what we can do about this. Oh yeah, meta item. Meta item. And there's an issue right there. Yeah. Almost forgot, this is not a release hinge, this is a receiver hinge. So if you saw that error and you pointed me out for it, congrats. You got me. So we fixed it now. It should become much better in the coming minutes. So yeah. Okay, so now we got that. We know it works in the menu because it shows up, which is great. We need that. Now once this is fixed, I can guarantee you that we are going to work on the rest. So let's see, we got the 1894, we got the 1900. We're going to see if we can do this a little differently. So we're going to grab this, of course, and then go back and click deploy once we get the chance. Alright, loading. Okay. Oh wow, it works. Perfect. So let's see if this thing shoots. Nope, we're gonna have to see about those holes because they're not appearing. As you can see, that's a problem. So I think world root raycast should be used, actually. if we're going to get that right, because this uses a different, like, physics group. But other than that, we've done it. As you can see there, it literally works. So that's great. Now, there is a big ass issue. Yes, I said the A word. With the hit detection regarding impacts. It does not work with the old deprecated system because of the fact that the map, the whole map, uses, as in the map alone, not any vehicles or anything added to it, uses a map collision group. It does not use default. So that's why you're not seeing any holes in the ground or even the walls in rock. So to fix that, this is what I think we should do. We're going to go to FastCast if we can find it. I think it's in physics. And before I do that, I am going to take a small break. So I'll be right back when I do so. Stay tuned. Alright, so I'm back. Now, what we've done is pretty neat, but there are some issues. Like I said, there is a big ass issue with this. Alright? And it's not cool. So the only way to fix it that I know of is the following way. Local result of cast equals workspace raycast, and then we'll just do this. Of course, we have to do it like this. What we sure as hell don't need, though, are the last two parameters. We just need this one thing right here, and basically that will do the work for us. Now let's test it, because I want to show you guys that this thing actually works, and that you can fire shots with it, and that, you know, it just does what it's supposed to. There's not many times in a day where you can get that. So, keep that in mind. So, here we go. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. Well, hold on. Let me select the team first. We're going back to loadout like before. This will let us get it, lettuce. Yeah. Okay, and we'll just do that. Get the buckshot. Change tiers. Underbarrel. Okay. Yep. That works. Okay, now all we have to do is go back and try it out. Okay. And it still didn't work. That's so weird. Like, no joke. I just tried it earlier. Smoothly. I don't know what happened here. Let's try the pistol. See where that goes. Nothing's happening. And we just tried raycast. Huh. Weird. Well, we're going to have to fix that again. Because I cannot allow it to happen. Simple. You know? I can't allow it to be a thing where this doesn't work. I mean, we had problems with raycasting in the past few days, but this is ridiculous. Like, seriously? Why does it happen? Then again, I think I'm going to probably have to do my research here, because there's something going on and I might not be aware of it. So, I'll be back. Alright, so I'm still having problems trying to find out what it is. But luckily, I think this will be a little bit better than what we've had it as I did revert some code, back to what it used to be. Anyways, let's just keep going. We can do this. Sheesh. Might as well. So now, I'm going to just get this thing up and running, and we're going to see about it. So let's see, I'm going to choose infantry. Of course, breach. You always choose breach whenever you deal with this. And I'm just going to try it without the handguard. Because the handguard already works, we know that. Wow, the light. There's a lot of light coming through. You know what, guys? On second thought, I'll be right back when I revert this again. Because honestly, I mean, I can't go through that, but I have no words. It's honestly very shocking to see this. I've had to go through this a lot with the code, but you get the idea. It's not what it used to be. Alright. So we have this. We have the point. But what happened here? I don't get it. So I'm thinking something's not right. Because honestly, I mean, if you look at this, and you look at that. So let's see, print hit. How about that? We'll see if that works. And if it doesn't, then that's fine. So, I mean, this would be a huge inconvenience if it took any of the time that, was needed to actually get the other weapon in, which is the M1014. We will work on that. Believe me, it's going to happen. So, alright, boxers. Alright, and we got that. So now I'm going to go to loadout. Oh, I have another announcement to make too. I was thinking like a few moments ago, and maybe we could do on Mondays instead of Thursdays the row strap series that I had. However, row strap is currently broken. So I might do something else. Huh, weird. This is grass. Yep, it does say grass. So, I wonder what's causing this. And I'm very curious to see what happens. So I'm like, okay. So that's weird. It's printing it out, but it's not doing much. Who would have known? Well, all I can say is we've got to fix this problem. So, let's get it fixed. Alright, let's get this over with. And as soon as we get it over with, I will gladly get into the next attachment. End the model 1900 off here. And then we're going to do the 1894 a little bit. Spruce that up. Or actually, it'll be like it is. It's just that the upgrade will happen off camera. Or actually, you know, offline. Whatever it is. So, just keep that in mind. Anyways, yeah. It's a huge problem waiting to happen. So I'm going to remove this. And this. And this. Yep, all of that is going away. And good. So now, we should be back in the fray. Hopefully back in the fray, I'm guessing. So now I'm waiting on this. And if it works, you should be able to see it. Like, okay. Yep, just what I thought. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. This didn't really work out the way it was supposed to. Never expected that I would have to deal with hit detection problems. But overall, I think we have a better grip than we've ever had on this game's performance and progress. So let's see what happens. And if we're fine, we're fine. If we're not, we're not. It's that simple. Alright. So now, we should be able to get a lot more done, though. To be honest. Like, that's the truth. So let's see what we got. Well, if this works, you should be able to see bullet holes in the surfaces that are being shot up by the shotgun and even other weapons. Doesn't matter which one you use. All that matters is that it actually, has holes in the ground. And you can hear some impact effects. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah. So there are some issues. Again, it's the same ones. Nothing new. So, let's see if we can just fix this outright. Because I am starting to get fatigued from this. And it's really just making me mad. Not gonna lie. This is something that is frustrating. So, let's see. Okay. So we have the caster ray hit, the ray pierce, of course. You try opening from file. And see where that goes. Yeah, I'm gonna see where that goes, and honestly, I'll be back when it's fixed. So, I'll be right back. We're back. Alright. Never mind. I'm gonna be right back. Gotta let my mom in, so I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, honestly, I do have to apologize because my mom just got back from where she was coming from, you know, and we kind of got into an argument. That happens a lot, and if you hear something like anything, don't be surprised because things happen. Anyways, we're going to get straight to what we have to get straight to, which is testing the projectiles and bullets and making sure they work. So to do that, I'm going to have to press play and see what happens. Alright? Because there is an issue with the system. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get into this. If this works, we will move on to attachments. Just so you know. We only have an hour to do everything. So we'll see what happens from there. Alright. Going to put that in. Okay. Let's see if we can do it on the west wing or west side. And I'm going to choose the breach infantry because that's where we left off, of course. And after that, hold on, guys. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. I'm going to have to do something. I am so sorry, guys. A lot has happened. I mean, what can I do? Some things are out of my control. Anyways, let's just get this shotgun done, and we'll be right there. Yeah, and that's my mom. She's just telling me to take out the trash. I will gladly do that, but right now, let's just make sure this works. Okay, okay, something's wrong right there, so I'm gonna fix it when I come back. So, yeah. I'll be right back when it's fixed. Yeah. I'll be right back once it's fixed, so hopefully when this is over, I can do that. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. Alright, guys, I'm back, so I really apologize for that as well. That was one of the longest breaks ever taken, but it's also one of the most disappointing. Because some people decided to crash this stream. Not like anyone on the internet, it's people in my family. And it's just not right. Like, who would do that? Think about it. Would you want someone to crash your stream? Anyways, the scoop is because of that, I'm going to have to extend the stream. I'm going to have to extend the stream to 3:47 or 3:48 p.m. because right now it's currently 2 o'clock and I really want to get the M1014 in here. So let's just do it. Alright. First of all, I'm going to look at this and I'm going to see what's going on here. So as you can see, there's cartridge penetration here. But if I'm not mistaken, we still have a problem. If we go to the file, I'm going to open the file first. Yeah. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to see what happened. Yes, we have to do so. So, yeah. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it should appear. But if it doesn't, then that's fine, too. I mean, I honestly don't care, but hey. We have to do what we have to do. You know? Anyways, I'm gonna just wait for this to come up. And once it does, should be able to get a pretty good gauge on what to do with it. So that means I could possibly use it. You know? Anyways, here we go again. Back here. Going to server storage, repository, cross origin. Can't see this, by the way, because I am grabbing it from another file. Yep, gonna take all of this, copy it, put it straight back where it belongs, and done. So now you should be able to see this work. Once it does, we will start the rest of the attachments, and then after that I will have to take a quick break to grab the M1014. Yes, I said it, the M1014. That's going in after the model 1900 is registered. The 1894 will be registered as well. So you'll get to use both shotguns, although you will have to earn the 1900. And that shotgun also will cost just 1 QP, of course, or a quartermaster point. It's the system we use. It's kind of like attributes. If you understand what attributes are in RPGs, those are basically systems in which you can you take the RPG element from that. Like what it does is it allows you to customize your character by improving certain qualities of that character, such as strength, which determines how strong you are, how much damage you output with melee. Dexterity is for range, and strength is for melee. Now intelligence, that's for spells and stuff like that. And constitution is health. Or stamina, whichever one you like to call it. But yeah, you get the point. Okay, it works. Great, great, great. See, tables cannot be cyclic. Alright. So now I'm just wondering. We could just destroy the bullet. We don't need to do anything with that. Yeah. I mean, it is cast terminating at the end of the day, but yeah, you get the point. I mean, sheesh. We all know what this is all about. At least it works, but there is a problem. The terminating portion does not necessarily work. So to fix that, we'll have to deal with it differently. So cast dot user data dot id. Hopefully it will appear. Alright, get rid of that. This is a cast, by the way. Hold on, guys. Let me deal with something real quick. Yep. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Anyways, let's get into this. So, as you can see here, we're supposed to actually grab the shotgun if we can. And we're going to check on it just to make sure that works, but also to make sure that this whole thing doesn't have any cyclic tables anymore. It should work easily. Perfect. It is a cast. We have reset that. Oh, wait, what's this? Alright. Still not getting him yet. Oh, he's trying to get away. Shooting this guy is really tricky. Not gonna lie. Alright, got him. I got him. That was easy. Alright, guys. So, we got that fixed. Now we can actually move on. What do I mean by move on? Well, you're about to find out. So, yeah. And by the way, this stream ends at 3:47, so you know. Because I cannot allow myself to get short tracked like that. Alright, let's close this out, because we will not need that. And let's get into the next attachment. So the next attachment will be, you guessed it, it will be the barrel. So let's look for the barrel. First of all, I'm going to go to gun attachments, find out if it's there. Sawn off barrel, should be sawn off barrel. And this is a main barrel, of course, but it also replaces main sights. So just keep that in mind. And by the way, this does actually have, it's a barrel slash sight. So just saying, you know. So let's get that right. First of all, we're going to replace the barrel at best. Sounds weird, I would be replacing the barrel, but we're going to do it. So we're going to call this a barrel sight. And what is a barrel sight? Well, barrel sight is a main barrel, or just a barrel, in which has a sight attached to it. So for example, if you want to actually put on, let's just say, the sawed off barrel, that's a barrel sight, because the sight is actually on the barrel for these shotguns. So sawed off barrel, M1900, and then we're just going to put that in. So yep, just like that. And then I'm going to change this to barrel, just so you know. And we're going to call this barrel sight. And this will be a barrel node attachment. So now we got that. Okay. Attach sight to barrel. Should be true. And yeah. Okay. So now we got that done. I'm going to replace that. And we're going to go straight to the attachment script, and we're going to change things. So what do I mean by change things? Well, you're about to find out. We go up here, or actually down here, to barrel, copy barrel sight. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. Barrel sight. And then do that. And the main gets replaced, the main barrel gets replaced, and the main sight should be replaced. So keep that in mind. This is a barrel sight. Like, I keep saying that word so much, but the difference between this and the other part of it would be that this is used only for the main sight, and the other one is used for like lids. It's more universal. So keep that in mind. Anyways, we got that done. So now what we have to do is we have to put it in, just like that. So that means we'll have to do something like, well, actually, let's go to the attachment assembler first, so that we can get this right. Attachment assembler is right here, and I'm going to put down here M-Sight. And that will basically be the replacement for the main sight. So yeah. And then, do or v.name equals M-Sight. And basically what this does is that it will make sure that the M site is also accounted for, if need to be. So now, we've got that. See if there's any barrel things here. Or v.name. Also, we forgot this. And I think this is supposed to be barrel. Let me check. Because there is a main barrel somewhere. Yes, main barrel. Main barrel. Or should we just do barrel? Yeah, barrel is better. This is no suppressors on a, I mean, you could have a suppressed, like, shotgun that actually fires, 12 gauge. Like the Vepr 12, they have this special suppressor in which actually does this, but it's rare. If you ever find any shotguns with that kind of thing. It does exist, but it's rare. And the thing about this, we're not trying to suppress it, so we'll just call it barrel. We're not going to replace it. We're not doing any of that. So now we have that down. Let's see if it works. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I have to grab the name. And I have to put it in the settings. So, yep, that. And we also got to go up. And I'm serious, I mean up. All the way up. And we'll just copy this for the minute. Just to make sure that we have it right. Yep, we have it right. Now this also has to go into the AI. Just so we make sure that everything is consistent. And then once that's consistent, yeah. Basically, we did that. So now we go up. And you can see here, if we look, that the barrel is not there, the barrel site. So, or att.type equals barrel site. And basically that will make it barrel. Now let's try it. If it works, this should mean the end of working on this shotgun for now. We will upgrade it as we go, every time we get a chance. Especially if there's new features and things to work on. We will definitely do that. Just keep that in mind. So, now the thing that I'm worried about would be working on the M1014 and the 1894. We're going to finalize the 1894 today so that it works. We're going to check it first, and if it does work, that's fine. And then after that, I have something to show you. So keep that in mind. Let's go to breach. Okay, let's see. Bernica slug. Actually, let's go with flechette. And then we're going to go to barrel attachments. Yep, sawn off. Oh, that's weird. It didn't appear. My bad. Let's just look at that and see what's happening, because right now I'm very confused at what just happened. Or are I? Okay, main site. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, take the barrel out. Let's take the barrel out. And also the shotgun itself. So we'll take that out too. As you can see, there is a little slight thing there. I just don't get why it wouldn't show up. And the barrel's right there. Barrel node's right there. It's so weird. Like, seriously. It's not what I was expecting. So, let's just see if we can fix that, honestly. Yeah. I mean, it's all there. As you can see, it's for the sawed off. But it just doesn't make sense. Like, why would that happen? When everything is not transparent and all. Like, I don't get that. But it's okay. Anyways, sawed off barrel, M1900 is right there. And, let's see. We have that. Okay, and, everything looks fine from here. Let's see, barrel. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Is wiretapping the phone. They can do that. You know, the corrupt ones can do that.
Yeah, okay. Let's see about the assembler
And I'm not.
itself.
So, you know, paying, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna be buying.
So, yeah,
Doing just that.
let's see. Attachment assembler, attachment builder.
It's like I told Weldon, either you get another phone, or
Okay, we got the nade barrel.
one or the other. Can't be both.
Sorry about all that. It's my mom being really loud. Anyways, yeah. I think we're good, but honestly, I just don't know what happened.
Nobody, it was a woman. It was a woman that he showed, you know, when he pulled it up, it showed me that she is the one occupying the phone along with him. I don't know. This is so much ain't right about that. Right now, I'm sitting.
Okay. So,
That's why I told him you're gonna have to get a new number, and then I'm gonna make them open it up in front of me, and go in the back of it. Open it up in front of me, go in the back. You know, rip whatever hell's out in there out.
So now,
go in the damn back with it.
yeah, guys, I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright guys, I'm back.
Apparently,
Sorry
I don't
about all
really know.
that.
I'm gonna guess.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get back to it again.
That's what I'm doing right now.
So we gotta figure out last time that I was talking, what happened to the barrel. So if I'm not mistaken, yeah. I mean, sheesh, it's not there.
Well, I opened up the what's the name, but I've been down with the
So I'm thinking something must be wrong here
I've been down with
because,
what you call it, the
yeah, I mean, sheesh, the barrel doesn't show up. Like seriously, it doesn't show up. Anyways, let's just find out what's going on and then fix it. Because honestly, I want to fix it so bad.
yeah.
Alright? It's been 2 hours. This will be a 3-hour stream. Alright? Due to the fact that everything got delayed. A 3-hour and 15-minute stream.
Really?
At best. And the M1014 is going in, by the way. We're going to use that and we're going to like completely override every part of the gun. And then once we do that, we're going to actually make sure that this works.
The one I got.
So now all I have to do...
I see why people get stuff like that simple. Whether it is so-called high-tech mess, you know.
Alright.
Once that goes bad, it goes bad. You can't do nothing with that, you know.
Anyways,
And I see why people get stuff that have, you know,
let's see if we can do this.
you know, they're required to do it like that. Glasses are a lot harder, you know.
Anyways, let's go to 20 rounds.
I see your concept.
That's just this without the attachments. And we can just reload. And as you can see here.
I'm having a whole, I don't know what you I just went through, after today, I'm having a different concept when it comes to this election series.
Alright.
I know it is, but I'm telling you, I'm having, I don't know about you, but I'm having a different concept.
Now I'm going to select the shotgun, customize, flechette. I'm going to go for that. And I'm going to also select barrel attachments. And it should show up. Okay, there it is. And what happened here? Hold on. Let me check the player thing.
I know.
Carry. Remington model 1900. Alright, that's fine. We'll just have to see what happens when we go in game.
I'm just downright disgusted, you know, from this stuff. There's nobody's helping you.
Okay, that's it. Yeah. So now I'm gonna actually go back there and see about the handguard. Alright, the handguards should be the same way. Underbarrel attachments. Handguard, check. And now, what we'll do next is we will deploy. Oh, wait, it works. I thought it was broken. Well, it seems broken. But yeah, it works. Perfectly, too. So now we got that done. All we have to do now is just try it out on an enemy and see how well it does. Oh, yep, he saw me. Let's see, he's right there. Yeah, I gotta reload. Hold on. There we go. Now, let's just see. Hold on, everyone. I gotta talk for a minute, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Anyways, we know it works. So let's just move on. So, we know it works in-game. And that's the truth. Sadly, I will have to fix this off-screen. We're not going to fix it on screen because of the fact that the sawed-off shotgun. I mean, we have to move on. We know it works in-screen. That's the best we can get it. So, just so you know. Alright? So let's just get back to what we were doing. First thing I'm going to do next is I'm going to take another break because I have to acquire the M1014, the new version, which is currently finished. But before we do that, I'm going to add this to the system and see how that works. So let's do that right now. To add a gun to the system of unlocks, it's quite simple. All I have to do is just go down here, find starter weapons. Well, actually, I'm going to add the 1894 first. Remington model 1894 equals Remington shotguns. Actually, Remington DBs. Because there's a lot of other Remington guns or shotguns out there that might not be in that category of double barrel shotguns. So we're just going to keep it at Remington DBs. Publish this. And then we'll go straight to the, what is it called? The gun families. Go down. Okay. Add in this. And call it, Remington DBs. And then we're going to do this. Now next week, next two streams, which will be Wednesday of next week and Friday of next week, will be based on progression. We're no longer working with the shotguns as much because this will be the last update for Return of the Shot, or the last stream before Return of the Shot ends, hopefully, if this works. So now we're going to add in the Remington model 1900 and done. Alright, so now what we have is pretty much a system where everything's supposed to work in terms of the shotgun. Now, there is going to be a big ass change in the future. I am not lying. I'm dead ass. There's going to be a huge change regarding progression. You not only will see maybe like certain weapons with certain like numbers of QPs that are different from one, you will also see another thing. Starters will be added to this. You can view the starters in the same grid, which are automatically unlocked, not gonna lie. But the key to this is that these are unlocked because they're starters, but you can see like what you have for starters. This is not just proves that there's not a lack of content. It also makes it so that you feel like everything's included, including batteries. Just a joke. I mean, that's not a joke what I said. That's the whole feeling or point of this. But at least you'll get to know that there's some things that are included. So that's a plus. Anyways, let's just wait on this to show the unlockables. If we can. Oh, I guess not. Hold on, let me try this again. Well, it's not really doing it. So that's weird. It's really weird. I would say this works, but I don't think so. I don't even know if that works at all. I mean, yeah, we have used our QPs. Not gonna lie. But, yeah. Anyways, if you go to my Twitter, you will probably see after the stream a screenshot of the new shotgun in the game. Or in the unlock screen. Because right now it's not working in-game or in studio. But it will work in-game, so. Let's see. Got the Remington model 1900. Got the Remington model 1894. As you can see here. And now, we have 2 shotguns that work. Let's see if this works at all. Let's just try them and see what the 2 look like. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Okay, going to reset. Alright. And now we're going to go straight to the, okay, what was that? I heard that. Anyways, let's go to the 1894. This one might be a little shorter. Just saying. Actually, it could be saying that. But as you see, this one is shinier. Yeah, as you can see there. Doesn't really do much for the flooring. Okay, still works. But the flooring does not collide very well, as we all know. Let's see about these lights. Alright. There's a hole right there. Let's just hear how that sounds. Yep, it's plastic. Oh, wait. I'm being shot at. Hold on. I'll get him. Ironic. I said I'll get him, and then he just killed me. Yeah. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, we get it, we get it. Yeah. So, if you heard that, yeah, that happens. Alright. He's right there. Gotta aim higher. And we're done. Alright, so here's the deal. I am going to take a break, because we have to grab the shotgun. So keep that in mind, what I just said. So, yeah. Going to wait for a minute. Alright. Just keep that in mind. I am going to get the shotgun right now, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. And now, as you can see on screen, there is the M1014 shotgun, also known as the Benelli M4 Super 90. Isn't that cool? Now let me go over some things before we get into this. So what we currently have here, as you can see, there is a proper sight for the M4 Super 90. There is a bolt right here. You also have this Milcore sight, which is interesting. You also have the regular sight. You have the shells on the side, but this is mainly an attachment. And you got a bunch of shells in there. And then also you have the magazine tube, the stock, which has a button. And that's all. So now all we got to do is just go straight to it. Now, before we get into this, we have to bring out the shotgun that we need, and we also got to size this down. So I'm going to open up my plugins, going to do this, and set this to 5% of the size that it currently is. So as you can see, everything is being completely resized. Perfect. And now all we have to do is just do it correctly. So now what I'm going to do is first I'm going to take this and I'm going to actually go to configurations, find the gun for this. So I'm going to go to the M4 Super 90 if I can. Yep, it's coming back, by the way. You are going to get it as a starter. The other three are going to be fine. Alright. As you can see, this is the old M4S90. Doesn't look too special. As you can see, watch what happens when we transform this. So I'm going to keep that M4S90 there. Workspace. That. And we're going to have to take this. Okay. Now I'm going to take this. Okay, something's wrong here. Did the shotgun just disappear? Oh well. We tried. Yep. So now, yeah, something's wrong. Well, you probably won't see this worked on until next week if this doesn't work. If it manages to get out of its current state, we will let you know. But right now there is a oh, wait a minute. Okay. Alright, so now let's see about this. Okay, size that down to 5%. You can see that's a lot of shells. And I think we're going to actually have to like use these shells very differently. So just keep that in mind. Move that. Take the handles off. Move it downward.
fog lights for the outside or whatever. Had a Samsung TV for about 13, almost
Alright, move
almost
that down.
almost $1,300. Yeah, and lost their mind for it. This is a 82 inch. They can have that. Then they got a set of tires, and like I said, and a bunch of vacuums, stick vacuums,
And this is also the new Lua Dragger. I just
scissors,
noticed that.
tongs, and a Phillips shaver for men, and that's it.
So
Everything
yeah,
else is
everything looks good now.
whatever.
All we have to do next is the following. Take the shotgun that we currently have to work on, which is the M4 Super 90, and put it straight in there. Now we're going to do M4 Super 90, set primary part C-frame. And then workspace, Benelli, trigger pack.
So did you get all your stuff done?
Hold on, guys. Let me find out what's going on.
You said you had a lot of stuff you needed to get done. Huh?
Receiver, trigger pack,
Oh, that's right. I thought
handle.
I'm gonna put that fish in there. Are you alright? You okay?
There we go. And now, if we look here, you can see they're very different in terms of how they actually size up. So this is what I think we should do. Take this shotgun, move it all the way down, and then move that all the way here. And as you can see, it looks a little bit better. Well, kinda. We still need to move it, but yeah. And also, this is not double barrel, just so you know. So now, what we have to deal with is the shells. Take out any shells that are like the magazine tube. So I'm going to take out these shells. We got Beck and Ball, we got Smoke, we got Ferret, we got all this stuff. Let's take out Dustbuster, Ferret, we already got the Banneker Slug, Rubber, and Smoke. Now when we talk about rubber, here's what we mean by rubber. Direction and velocity changes when you have rubber shells. So we're going to get into that another day. Meanwhile, we take out this. We're just setting up for now. Well, actually, you know what? Take that out. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Housing? No. Actually, let's keep those shells and put them in the folder. Or a model. And call this shells. So let's see if we can actually take some shells from the attachments. We got that site, and good store shells there. So I'm gonna take the number 6 bird shot, dragon's breath, buck and ball, bolo, armor piercing sabo, and that's it. Yeah, I'll just take those out. Bolo, buck and ball, dragon's breath, number 6, and just cut those out. Man, this doesn't make sense. Okay. Well, the only thing I can say about this is that we tried. I think we will end early because right now there's not enough time, and yeah. However, we're not going to end right now because I have one more thing to show you guys. But yeah, as you can see, the M1014 is in. And now we're about to get straight into this. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to move that to the lighting. I'm going to cut this back and put that right back where it came from. Okay. So now what I'm going to worry about is actually doing this right, or showing you what we made. So I'm going to press play, because this does involve pressing play. Now, yeah. And the next thing is that we're going to actually have to, well, you get the idea. I'm just going to show you what's in here. There's just one more thing I forgot to show you guys. And after that, it's over. Oh, wait. I'm going to cool off for a minute, so I'll be right back when I do. So I'm back, and just had to set up something real quick, and also take a break. It's because I forgot that we were dealing with hostlink. Yes, it's another command, but this time I think we're going to have a working command. And it's not going to disappoint. Trust me. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So now all I'm going to do is just choose whatever team I want. Alright, go to castle or whatever. Go to that. And then once we set up, this is what we have to do. It's best to do this on the road because you can get stuck in this. Unless you like shoot out the windows and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to press Alt. Once I get the full ways away. Spawn, vehicle. And as you can see right there, that's a tank. Literally just spawned a tank. Let's see if it works. And as you just saw, I can do that. Also with this tank, if you notice, I am turning the cannon. It's because I am pressing the arrow keys to do this. Destroyed a building with the tank's cannon, so that's also very useful. Or I can go back. And basically that serves that purpose. So now all we have to do is just go back and spawn another vehicle. And then I'm going to do spawn weapon self HK31A3. Alright. So now I'm going to use drive. basically that does it. So now I'm going to spawn another vehicle. And I'm going to do the other variant of that vehicle. Do the V. Alright, press I. Just to see where we're at. So now, I'm just going to drive this vehicle. All-wheel drive, so we gotta fix that. Alright, so we've done it. We've seen what you've seen. It runs pretty good, I say. So yeah. Anyway guys, my name is Airdos12. I will be ending the stream shortly as you guys catch up. So keep that in mind. Anyways, yeah. I'll see you guys later. So, cheers.